Hello and thanks for watching Best Maths Tutors. I'm continuing to go through the Edexcel higher tier paper 1 from 2020, and this is question 1. So what we've got to do is we've got an arithmetic sequence here, and we've got the first 5 terms of it, and we've got to come up with a formula for the nth term in the sequence. So I'm just going to explain what an arithmetic sequence is. An arithmetic sequence is where we keep adding the same number on each time. So we can see that we've started off with a 1, and we've got what's called a common difference between each one. So we can see that we would have to add on 3 to get to the 4, and then we can see we keep repetitively adding that difference on. So we'd add another 3 to get to the 7, and then 7 plus 3 will take us to 10, and then 10 plus 3 will take us to 13. And if we wanted to find the next term in the sequence, we'd just have to add a 3 on, and that would give us 16, would be the next term in the sequence. So just to explain what n is simply the position in the sequence. So for example, the first term in the sequence, n would be 1. And for the second term in the sequence, n would be 2. Third term, n will be 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Going on forever. And what we want is to be able to come up with a formula which will give us any term in that sequence, so for any value of n. And there's a way of doing that, which is when we look at the actual difference there, the 3, once we find what the common difference is, we can actually say the formula will include 3 times n. If the difference is 3, it's 3 times n. But then what we need to do is we need to either add or take away a little bit just to make it, just to adjust it to make it right. So if the difference is 3, so we've got plus 3 there, we can ask actually what would we have to do to get to the first term in the sequence. And we can see that we'd take away 2, so we have to go minus 2 to get to the first term in the sequence here. So that's our adjustment there. We look at the difference and we see what would we have to do to get to the first term. So we have to take away 2. And that is actually our formula for the nth term. So the nth term is equal to 3n take away 2. And we could just put that down as our answer. So 3n take away 2. I'm just going to do a little bit more here. You don't need to put this in the question if you're actually answering a question on an exam. But let's just check it. So we'll see if it works. So the third term, we're expecting the formula to give us 7 because the third term is 7 there. Now what I would do is I would replace the n there by 3. So I've got 3 times 3 and then take away 2. So let's see if that's right. So I've got 3 times 3 is 9. Take away 2 is 7, which is correct. That's great. I'm just going to do one more. We'll check the fifth term as well. So the fifth term, we're actually expecting it to be, or hoping that it's going to be 13. So we can try that. We can say, well, 3 times 5, because we're replacing the n by 5 in our formula, replacing that n there by 5, take away 2, and what we get is 15 take away 2 equals 13, which again is correct. So I hope that's been helpful to you, and if it has, please give our video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks very much for watching.